Hello, everyone. Good evening or good afternoon, wherever you are. It's the evening time here in England, and the weather is absolutely dreadful here. It really is. So I just needed to come on live. I said that I would try and come on live daily if possible, but I had to have a day off. um, Especially after Trooping the Colours. I feel that the energies from that day were a little bit kind of difficult to, I don't know how to even express how the energies were. Yeah, it's just awful, isn't it? Ducks in a row. It's raining cats and dogs here in Cambridgeshire. I actually can feel my cold coming. I'm getting a bit nasal again, so I can feel my cold coming back. It just feels like what February, March kind of weather. It's we're lucky if it's getting above 16, 15 in the daytime. Yeah, I think the forecast is going to be for the UK. It's supposed to be summer. It's supposed to be summer. I can't get rid of this damn cold. And it's supposed to be summer. And that means we're supposed to be like 75 degrees Fahrenheit, but we're not. It's like 15 degrees Fahrenheit. That's Fahrenheit. Yeah, it feels like winter. And apparently we've got this, well, I'm in the Midlands at the moment, and near kind of Warwick and Stratford upon Avon kind of area. And we're going to get here about 4 days of heavy rain with some amber warning, which is like floods. It's 90 degrees in Vienna. Well, lucky for you, Julia. Yeah. Oh, is it? It's going to hit 18 degrees at the weekend. Wow. Well, we'll have to get our bikinis on for that, shouldn't we? I can't believe 18. It's summer, guys. It's no wonder I moved to Greece, is it, for half of the year. Hello, bonjour. Bonjour, Frisia. And hello there from California. Yeah, it's just icky. The weather is just horrible. Yeah, so hi everyone. Hey Yvonne, worldwide friends from boiling Southern California. Wow. I don't know whether it's climate change. I don't know whether it's climate change. I don't know. Maybe it's shifting. Oh, I don't know. I've got a cold anyway. Shifting seasons, maybe. Okay. Well, I know there's people coming on to watch this, but who were saying that, oh, get on with it, will you? Get to the point. This channel is not about that. This channel is about this great community here. It's a slightly, I've just noticed it's slightly bunged up, yeah. So, yeah, it's just this horrible weather, damp and dank England, you know. So, hi there. Yeah, so we as I say, this community is what's important for this channel, is our community. And it's the hot toddy, yeah, I do. I don't think it's this. I'm hoping it's not going to get a bad virus again. I just got a cold. I think it's because it's cold weather, pouring down with rain. I mean, what do you expect? It's about what 100% humidity. Soup weather in the summer. I know, it's crazy. Yeah, so good for the grass. Yes, good for the plants. But I think we're going to get floods, which is not nice. Do I take vitamins? Are you kidding me? I actually, with me being a nurse, my body is full of vitamins. I take vitamins every single day. But the exercise situation, there's no exercise because it's raining all the time. I mean, when I was out in Greece, I was swimming every day. This is where the lifestyle is so much better for your health. I was swimming every day. It was dry heat. I didn't have these nasal issues. It was dry heat, walking, and also it's with that heat. It feels like you're in a sauna every day, and you're carrying 2 liters of water with you everywhere that you go, and possibly drinking maybe 4 liters of water a day. That's why these countries are more healthier. You don't want to heat hot food, so it's salads, fruit, and all that kind of thing. Yeah, so hi everyone. Thank you for coming here. And yeah, I would really like to pull in some energies here. Hi everyone. And I want to pull in some energies because I felt this on Tripping the Colours Day. Hi Tink Tink. Hi Pasha. Hi everyone. Hi Shelley Fowler. How are you? Fellow Yvonnettes. Oh bless. Yeah, that's great. And I love all of you. Okay. Well, I when I looked at the energies that I picked up was initially when actually I was watching. I slowed it right down, and I was watching Megan behind that little boy and moving to the side to try to cover her bottom half of her torso for whatever reason. Okay. And also I picked up tension again with Megan being around, but I'm so glad that Catherine actually kept laughing all day and laughing. And I guess William said, look, don't even look at Megan if it's going to upset you. Don't even look at her. Look at the children. Look at just focus on George and Charlotte and the children, and that will make you laugh. So I do feel that there was this, and there was also more of a separation, wasn't there, on that balcony? Yeah, well, this is not about Megan. Well, partly it's quite a long story actually. This is looking at the tabloids and also filling in the gaps intuitively. This is what this is, guys. Okay, it is damp. It is damp. This is why I've got this nasal thing. I've got a great big jumper on, like it's winter. It's crazy. It's crazy, guys. Um, yeah, and well, last year on the balcony, um, Meghan placed herself. You could see her head in between the Queen and Charles, I think it was, and she was like she was. I mean, there was like Queen and Charles there in the centre, and she's and Prince Philip was on the balcony. So it's either between the Queen and Prince Philip or the Queen and Charles last year. She was stood right in between, behind, okay, because she knew that the cameras were going to be focused on the Queen. That is just so wrong. That is so wrong. And I think that they're not going to have it. They're not going to have this starlet, this Hollywood starlet in the royal family. I think they've made that quite clear. And that's the energies that I picked up is they're not going to have this Hollywood starlet. That's the energy that I picked up on that balcony, all around that, and especially what she was wearing. She was wearing something very conservative, not off the shoulders like she did last year. I mean, it was a bit cold, but apparently, you know, you are supposed to wear high-necked garments with long sleeves. Um, Yeah, and she did. You know, she wore the off the shoulder last year, didn't she? Which is really off protocol. But that's when she was being very rebellious last year and wanting to do it purposely off protocol. Um, and this year she did wear a kind of jacket and then she took it off and wearing no sleeves. Yet the rest of the royal family were very conscious of the protocol and actually wore sleeves. I don't feel she understands the tradition of English upper kind of class kind of people. It's very. I kind of understand it slightly. I think I would know how to behave in an upper class kind of situation. But I don't feel Megan kind of gets it. She sees it as like, well, I don't know. What's your comments, guys? What do you feel? How do you feel she sees this? Yeah, stepping all over the protocol. Absolutely. I don't get that. What's so difficult to not go with protocol? So this year she was a little bit more conservative, although she didn't have any sleeves, which is protocol. Again, you know, not a very fetching dress, was it? That Alexandra, the Givenchy dress, although it's got the label. I thought she looked like any nurses here. I thought she looked like it was like a theatre scrubs. I used to wear theatre scrubs like that. You know, when she had the jacket on or in the carriage. Um, we used to wear theatre scrubs like that. I had a uniform like that, dark blue, and you know, like theatre scrubs. That's what came across to me. It looked like she was going to perform surgery. Yeah. So, and it, sort of picking up this energy, I'll try to slow down here because I'm kind of racing away because I'm getting so much energy is coming through. Lots of these readings that I've done before, I've said that. What can I say? It's not her cup. It's not her cup of tea, guys. It's not her cup of tea. Um, that's very much an English saying. Trying to pick up the energies and like with the readings that I did before, where I said that she would I get it's too starchy. People's behaviour, it's too starchy, too too strict, too kind of militarized kind of attitudes, that kind of thing. She feels it's like being in the army. It's too strict. You have to wear things a certain way, and um, well, there was a there was some speculation that she was not even invited to that event, and that she had to be fitted in the carriage there with Camilla and Kate. And the energies that I'm getting from Camilla, I've got my cards here. The energies that I'm getting from Camilla in that carriage, it seemed as if like she really didn't want to look at her. And the energies I'm getting is like, why are you here kind of thing. Now, I do get energies that she did go and see her solicitor. Yeah, she had a meeting with her solicitor. This is, I don't know, I think legalities over Archie. I feel it's this move to America. I feel that she's been to see her, and she does this quite a lot. She goes to go and see her solicitor. Do you remember that reading that I did, that when she went to that baby shower, she actually went to see her solicitor in New York? I said that there was a man that she met up with, and it was a lawyer. I don't know if you remember that. But I think ever since that day, she has been so involved with her solicitor. But she's kind of done it in private. She's done it in private, and I'm not kind of told, got Harry involved with why she's actually going to the solicitor here. I'm trying to pick up the energies from her. Now, what I get from Megan is that I've said this many times before. She comes across as like some New York kind of diva, and she loves that kind of. She loves to argue the point. She's not reserved. She's not reserved like Kate. She's not reserved like an English person. I'm not saying all English people are like that, but there is like this feeling of reservedness with the British English person. I don't know whether you can. Do you kind of understand, you Americans, what I mean by a New York diva? I'm not saying anybody from New York here is that's a typical, you know, a bit like Wallace Simpson kind of, yeah, entitlement, yeah, entitlement. But it's like stating, like verbally stating this, and she doesn't mind verbally being stating this like some kind of New York diva. Until somebody's got tears in their eyes. You can actually see somebody in kind of emotional pain etched all over their face because of the way that she's projecting herself here to actually get herself heard, get what she wants, get her needs met. And And I feel that, Harry has been through this, stood there listening to her kind of diva kind of way, and actually feeling emotional pain from it. Because he's been brought up to be reserved, and he stood there with a lump in his throat. I don't know if he's listening to this. I doubt it, but he stood there. He has been there listening to her demands, should I say, demands, and a diva-ish kind of acting out to get her own way. And he stood there with kind of tears in his eyes and swallowing like a lump in his throat, while she kind of continues, while she continues. Oh, I get like a brashness, like a quite brash, yeah. So I think Carrie took this because there was this pregnancy, surrogate pregnancy, and somebody else was carrying the baby, and yet she was creating all these demands behind the scenes. Not just demands. I mean, there's been multiple demands. Nobody can do anything right. And she will be very kind of demanding to her staff, which we know, but her staff are frightened to say anything back, suggest anything, and suggest anything. And they have been stood there too with, with tears in their eyes and not knowing what to do and being kind of broken down. And we've had reports that she even did this with Kate and Charlotte. It's like she has to have people frightened of her. What is there to be frightened of, really? What is there to be frightened of? She's somebody she's an actress from Suits, and she's throwing a weight about in the royal family. What is there to be scared of? Well, at the time, she did not target Prince Harry like this. She targeted whoever was in her way, whoever was she thought that was some kind of threat to her. This is who she targeted this on, and that was her staff initially. And then Kate, she found her a threat. I mean, how dare she, And she, Kate was brought to tears. And not only that, she was going through postnatal depression. So that's a typical kind of narcissist who looks for a vulnerability and, doesn't have any compassion or empathy to think, oh, poor Kate, she's got postnatal depression. I shouldn't really talk to her like that. I'll be really nice to her, very supportive and lovely, and actually be patient with her because she's going through this postnatal depression. And I don't want to upset her. That's what a normal-minded person joining the royal family would do. No, well, she did the opposite to that. She tormented Kate because of this postnatal depression. Now, I feel that this is what William can't kind of grasp, that, everybody knew that she was suffering with a hormonal imbalance. And the only person that didn't was Meghan. And that proves to me that she's got no compassion. Okay, let's get back to Prince Harry. Okay, I'm picking up energies as we go along here. Now, Prince Harry, you see, did not get targeted. It was, that was her meal ticket. Harry was her meal ticket. I've got to keep him happy in bed. I've got to keep him happy. And then it got to a bit ridiculous. It's Meghan will have what Meghan gets, and she wanted to extract this from Harry. What Meghan wants, Meghan gets, and he had to say no to a number of things. And I feel it's something to do with this Frogmore. The renovations were done, and as soon as they were done, she was not happy with the renovations. She wanted to change all the renovations again, including the garden, which on the taxpayers, I think they were paying some of it themselves. And I think Harry said something like, look, we've just paid all this money for these renovations. We can't afford it. I can't afford it. I've got 16 million or what have you. And if you're going to spend it like water. So I think Harry said no. But I feel that she really went into, when Harry started to say no, okay, which is after Archie came, and she was asking the helicopter asking the helicopter to get takeaways and take out pizzas from wherever, and treating him like a delivery boy. I feel he had to set the royal family, you're going to have to stop this. And I think Harry started to say no to a few things. And then she, instead of targeting, all her staff have left, all of them. And even the helicopter man left because of it. Highly respected RAF pilot left. And you know what the royal family are like about the RAF? William served in the RAF. I mean, they're not going to be too pleased. They respect the RAF, highly. So that's it. That's that we draw a line here. And Harry started to say no. No, we have to be careful about the renovations. We've just already had all these changes. Now you want to change it again. And he said, yes, I do. I mean, she's just being bloody minded. And it's a wonder all of those builders have not walked out, because they've just done a lovely job on these renovations, and she's not happy with it. And Harry's saying, well, what's wrong? Well, we've not got a cinema room. Where's the cinema room? We've not got an indoor swimming pool. Where is the swimming pool? And I think, well, we've not got room for things like that, and the jacuzzi and that, and I get that Harry's turning around saying, no, this is not Hollywood. This is not Hollywood, Meghan. And Meghan kind of turning around and saying, how dare you? How dare you? Not you as well, saying that this is not Hollywood, and you shouldn't have chosen me as a wife if that's how you feel. So Meghan does not like to be told no. Lots of tensions, okay. And I think Harry said, what, are you coming to this? Are you coming to this trooping of the colours? What are you doing? Or are you going to see your solicitor? Because you've got that you've got that appointment, haven't you? And I think originally she didn't want to go because of the embarrassment of this surrogate and her being pregnant again. Well, that's what I pick up. Okay. And oh my goodness, where does this end, guys? Anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on to this article here. Thank you for your comments here. Okay. Thank you so much. And I don't block you. I don't know who keeps blocking. And it's just, I think this is where this has started with Harry not looking happy because one minute she's not oh, are you going to come to this Trooping of the Colours or not? Oh well, I'm not sure. This this is Megan. Well, I don't know. I don't know whether I should go or not. You know, I don't know whether I should go. You know, I'm trying to do an American accent, not very good, but I don't know whether I should go or not. Harry, what do you think? I think no. I don't think I need to see somebody. And she just taunt Harry like with this solicitor business. It's like it's the only power she's got is this solicitor. And it's like I have to go and see my solicitor. Oh right, okay. What is it that you're going to see your solicitor about? What do you need to see solicitor for? And I said, well, this is my business, Harry. It's not your business. And this is what causes the angst within Harry is that it's like this constant angst, and I think he's had enough of it. To be honest with you, I think he's had enough, and I think he's kind of getting to know her game here of trying to control everything. And I think he's just throwing the gauntlet down because I think he's just sick of it. You know, it's like I'm the royal here, not you. And then this competitiveness between them both, like a bit of a power struggle. Okay, what's that? Jaded Pink. Yvonne, didn't you predict she would leave Harry for the solicitor? I said that there's a man, a solicitor. I said he's good looking. I said I said that possibly an affair there, but like it could be. I think there is some kind of flirting there. He's a top kind of lawyer, and it's all to get at Harry, you know, all to get at Harry and try to control him. I predicted a solicitor that's a man that's good looking. I did. I said that there is like a flirtation. He fancies her. Look, you know, you don't go for every man that fancies you, do you? I mean, you know, men and men. Some men are red blooded, but it doesn't mean they want to be with you. So, okay, where was I? Yeah, we're going to go to look at this article. Okay, so I've just given you like the background there of why Harry is increasingly upset with this diva-ish kind of demands of hers. And now she's not got the staff around her. She's actually treating Harry like this. Now, she was starting to treat Harry like this right from the beginning, but very kind of subtly. Okay. So he wouldn't notice. But now he's kind of noticing this from Meghan. There's no staff to dominate or to pick on. There's no Kate to dominate and to pick on. And if she's a toxic person, she's going to need somebody. She will need somebody to push around to make herself feel and look incredibly important. So this was published today at 4:10 this afternoon. And this is by, again, Darren Hunt, which I read a lot about this Darren Hunt from the Daily Express. So Prince Harry didn't look happy at Trooping of the Colour, as expert claims. He's suffering, okay. So this has been taken note of, and I've just explained intuitively why I feel that he's suffering. He's put up with this for a long time. Well, some people put up with this for years and years and years. Okay. But that kind of bubble is burst, doesn't it? The royal princess diva, that bubble has burst. The fairy tale has ended for Meghan. And now she, this princess it's not turned out as she thought it would turn out. Okay. So it's free reign, isn't it, at the moment? I think she can talk to him like, and I just feel that Harry's just not having it. Just because you've got a baby, we've got a baby through this surrogate does not mean you can talk to me in that way. Does not mean that a Nolan nanny can just walk out because of you won't let anybody touch the baby. All this is going on behind the scenes. So this Darren Hunt is reporting that he is suffering. Prince Harry didn't look happy during the celebrations for the Queen's official birthday at Buckingham Palace, a royal expert has claimed. That's sad, isn't it? Prince Harry wasn't looking too happy as he appeared at the Trooping of the Colours event this weekend to celebrate the Queen's official birthday. The royal expert for the Daily Mirror has claimed the Duke of Sussex was joined by his wife, Meghan Markle, who made her first public appearance since the birth of the pair's first child, Archie Harrison. Speaking on ITV's Lorraine, royal expert Russell Myers explained Prince Harry had been suffering from a lack of sleep following the birth of his son. So do you feel that she's bossing him around? Don't do this, don't do that, don't touch him like this. I'm going to just ask the cards here. Was she invited? Did she just turn up there at the Trooping of the Colours? I think that she was seeing her solicitor or something. Let's have a look at that first. Was she seeing her solicitor before she went to the Trooping of the Colours? Is that why Harry looked upset? I mean, if Harry's in love with Meghan, of course he's going to be upset about that she is planning her exit plan. Of course he's going to be upset. Now, I got the celebration card. So this was a celebration a celebration. Obviously, it was a celebration. So, did she see her solicitor? Um, did she see her solicitor? Not that morning. No, not that morning because it was a Saturday. She didn't see a solicitor that morning. It was all about the celebration. But I get the broken heart card here. I feel this is Harry. He's heartbroken, and because of her sneaking around, is there a solicitor that she is? Is there a solicitor that she is seeing? Yeah, a visitor. Yeah, a visitor. He's very hurt by this visitor. So I do get this good-looking solicitor has been calling to visit Meghan to have private talks. And could you imagine, if they're staying at this huge apartment in Knightsbridge while the house has been renovated 2 or 3 times over, um, to ask Carrie to go into another room while she talks to the solicitor, his own wife. He's not going to be happy about that, okay? And I can imagine her saying, I am an independent woman and I should be able to do this as a woman. Really. Anyway, let's continue. So, he's not had sleep. He said, poor Harry, he wasn't looking too happy. Well, I think she's just, is she having a go at him? Yes, I think she is having a go at him of how to deal with the baby. The reason why she's having a go at him is because she feels inadequate. She's the one that feels inadequate around Archie. She's making Harry feel inadequate. Yeah, the inadequate one here. Now they haven't found a nanny as yet. I thought they had two, but apparently from this report, they have not found a nanny. So what's she making him get up in the middle of the night? I don't want to say, because I know the in-laws kind of don't like to see their sons tired when they get a baby. So is my son getting up during the nights, all the time and that kind of thing? So is she dominating Harry about Archie? Is she dominating Harry about Archie? She keeps saying to him, she's kind of, good God, she's psycho. She keeps saying to him, we're so lucky. Aren't we lucky to have this baby? Oh, Harry, come and have a look at Archie. Look at Archie sleeping. Aren't we so lucky? Aren't we so lucky, Harry? I don't know whether Harry is. I feel that Harry finds it all very intense. Now there is some legal documents that have been kind of signed here. This goes on to say body language expert Judy James claimed the Duke and Duchess did not appear to be in a good mood at the event. Yeah, at one point she turned around to talk to Harry and Harry pointed at her to look at the crowd, look forward, stop looking back, look forward, that kind of thing. I guess he's just sick of her kind of talking rubbish at him, really, turning around and babbling on about rubbish. It's just all fake. And he's kind of saying, look, turn around and look at the public, look at the RAF air display, turn around. Um, I just feel that. Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to do that. What did I do? Are you still there, guys? I hope so. I think I pressed the wrong button. Sorry, guys. I hope you're still there. Just let me know if you're still there or not. So the impression I get is, just let me know if you're still there, guys. I hope so. Oh, I think I pressed the wrong button. I thought I'd switched it off. What's at the bottom of this? Thank you so much for letting me know. Gosh, I pressed the wrong button. Intuitive, look, what I pick up here, and I'm saying it as it is, okay. I feel that there's nobody else to dominate and push around. There's no nanny. There's no mother. Mother's gone back. There's no staff. The only person there is Harry. And I feel it's just like her, breathing in oxygen on a daily basis. And to keep her alive, she has to sort of dictate to somebody. And this can be like, this can actually affect somebody's health. And I feel this is what Harry is starting to feel, is this is affect. She will not leave him alone day and night. She can. I feel there's like a manic kind of way about her, and when she's in this manic, and she'll, I don't know whether she has amphetamines. I don't know. I wouldn't like to say, but there is this kind of manic way about her, where she doesn't sleep for days, and it's not the baby that doesn't sleep. I think it's Megan that doesn't sleep, and she just goes on and on and on, and so demanding. Um, yeah, it's why I'm saying that is that it's like the air that she breathes to keep her alive is equivalent to her needing somebody to push around. Yeah, like a bipolar. And it's yeah, and when you I've known about 3 people like this in my life, okay. But when you are with someone, alone with somebody like that every day, you start to feel that your energy being zapped from you, and you start to feel ill. It makes you feel ill, and I feel he's just tired of her demands. So they're on the balcony when she turns around and talks nonsense just to make out she's having this, acting very kind of happy-go-lucky and happy, and not a care in the world, and smiling away there like an actress on Suits, and turning around and giggling to Harry. He knows that it's all fake. Why? Because behind closed doors, he knows what she's truly like. So when she's turning around, giggling and pretending to talk to him, he's just telling her, look, just turn around and look at the people. Just turn around and look at the people. You know, why would he say that if she's just there, stood giggling, happy-go-lucky, having a great time? Oh, isn't this great, Harry? Oh, look at the air display, Harry. Oh, look at the children, Harry. And he's thinking, yeah, I remember what you said last night. And I'm not having any of this fake bullshit. You know, and Harry's, don't forget Harry's been, I was thinking about this today, that Harry's been in Afghanistan, you know, and he's seen true suffering. And he's probably seen soldiers die in Afghanistan and children suffering. And he's got Megan breathing down his neck all day, all night after serving in Afghanistan. I mean, what is that? It's no wonder he's getting fed up with it. So that's what I'm picking up intuitively. He's tired of it. Yes, he's tired about getting up in the night. Yes, he's sick and tired of her, telling him what to do. Oh, and he's sick and tired of, well, why haven't we got a nanny? You know, we need a nanny. I have to do my duties. You have to go to your solicitor every day and sort out your get out clause of this situation. So we do need a nanny. We can't keep going like this. We can't keep doing this. So this is what I get here. Was she what I need to ask here, was she supposed to be there? I think they kept the door open for her. I think they again spoilt Megan, isn't it? Oh, if you don't feel like coming, you're too tired because of Archie. Don't worry about it, and just take it easy. And I'm sure the royal family would have been happy with that. So I would say, well, I did pick up that she was pregnant as well. Maybe if she's pregnant as well, no, she hasn't got a nanny. Who's looking after Archie? Oh, I'm too tired. I'm pregnant. I'm too tired. You're going to have to look after. You'll have to get up. Oh, I've got morning sickness. I can't. Yeah, PTSD after Afghanistan and after his mother's death. Although he has had therapy for that. He has had therapy for that. I just is he suffering as this article says? I think he is. I think he is. And you see, these types of people that are bipolar, toxic, divas from acting like divas from, well, this sounds awful, guys, but I'm picking up like, those prostitutes that are divas, like they're shouting and bitching and moaning and all that kind of thing. That kind of diva-ish kind of way. I just see her being a bit like that. And it kind of turns Harry's stomach. He sees it as a bit full. He thought it was funny at first. He thought it was funny to see her like that at first, but now it's like he's the only person she can beat with a stick at the moment, like a whipping boy. And I don't think he's liking it now. I'm just saying it as it's coming through here intuitively. And I know you Megan followers are going to say, how horrible can you be to say all these things? Well, I always say you don't have to believe. You believe if you believe, okay. Now, baby Archie was not there because, again, if they had a nanny, the nanny may have been inside. But I guess they didn't want to take the spotlight from Louis. Okay, and he was in Kate's arms, and then his dad was holding him, and he's waving like crazy. And it was the spotlight was definitely on Louis, and I feel that they didn't want, because it was his debut on the balcony. They didn't want that spotlight taken away by bringing Archie um, onto the balcony, and I'm sure that Meghan would have loved to have stood right in front of the balcony with Archie. I'm sure of it, but there would have been like um, cameras with great big zooms on, zooming into, the baby's face. So they would have said no. It's going to give all the fake lies. It's going to give it away. No, we can't have that. Okay, so there's no christening either been planned. That's going to be another debacle, is the christening. And this is going to be a while before that there's a christening. Why is that, guys? Because she's pregnant. I feel she's pregnant. They can't have a christening while she's 6 months pregnant. Like, you've still got that post-baby bump. Why have you still got that post-baby bump? That should have gone by now. All that yoga that you do, it should have gone. So he didn't look happy, and there is this in the newspaper that and it says here that she was late and they had to kind of fit her in. I feel this is another one of Meghan's kind of stunts. I'm not sure if I want to go or not. I'm tired. I think I might have I think I'll stay with Archie, have a lie-in kind of thing. Really strange, because when you see her on the balcony, there is some images here. She's not only got the boy in front of her, covering her up, but there's also in front of the boy, there's a girl. So she's got two people, but she's still got her head popping over the boy. So she's still got her head, there for everybody to see. Good grief! If she's pregnant, how are they going to get around that, guys? She obviously wants that big family, doesn't she? That actually Kate and William's got. Royal Absence, okay, and this is by Liam Doyle, and this was published today again at 16:13 on June the 10th, 2019. Royal Absent. Why was Meghan late to the balcony at Trooping of the Colours? Yes, why was she late? So let's have a look at this one here. Meghan Markle was noticeably late to the Buckingham Palace balcony during the Trooping of the Colour celebrations this weekend. The event marks the Queen's 93rd birthday, and every member of the royal family was in attendance throughout the day except for Prince Philip, who has retired. The royal family traditionally watch from the balcony of Buckingham Palace as the Queen arrives, but Meghan Markle was initially nowhere to be seen. Meghan Markle is still on maternity leave from royal duties, having given birth to Archie. Okay, she made an appearance when she arrived with Prince Harry to the events. However, she disappeared afterwards, only to return once again to watch the flypast. I didn't notice that. Did anybody else notice that? Okay, Meghan was seen without her coat and white gloves when she emerged on the balcony for the flyover later on, suggesting a possible outfit change. Right. Most likely, the Duchess was behind the scenes taking care of her young son Archie. Royal insiders say the couple are hoping for more hands-on approach to parenting. So this seems the most likely reason because of Archie. Okay. Um, Prince William has famously changed nappies and got up in the middle of the night to do feeds, school pickups, and bath time and tea time. The speculation is that Harry and Meghan, who does all of the cooking and have a minimal team of staff, will two be hands-on parents. Okay, so there is. Can you imagine? I can imagine them being lots of arguments there, and it is normal to get tired and grumpy. Who's going to get up next, kind of thing. Um, so any kind of yeah. They apparently she was late on the balcony, which again was against protocol, isn't she supposed to be there for the Queen? So there's lots of weirdness going on here. Lots of weirdness. And some of you will just say, oh, she was tired. You know, she was tired and oh my goodness. Um, they probably, she's probably excusing herself to go and breastfeed and things like that. Okay. So I'm going to ask the cards here, why did she not come on the balcony? Why was she late on the balcony? Was it because of Archie? Or was it something else? Why was she late onto the balcony? Was it Archie or someone else? I don't even feel she was supposed to be there. I don't even feel she's pregnant. Oh my God. Pregnant. Guys, I think an outfit change. I get the deception card and pregnancy. Okay. Um, I could be way out here, guys. I don't think I've ever been this far out of being wrong. Why was she late then? Was she changing her outfit? Was she changing her outfit? I'll do the pendulum. Was she changing her outfit? Was she changing her outfit? Was Meghan changing her outfit? Is that why she was late? Yeah, she didn't want to expose the bump. Um, did she put a bigger frock on? Did Meghan put a bigger frock on, yes or no? Yeah, she did. She put a bigger frock on. Okay. Was Archie in the back? Was Archie in the back, yes or no? Was Art was Archie in the back, yes or no? Was Archie in the no, no, Archie was not in the back. Archie was not in the back, so obviously they had somebody to take care of him just for that day. Oh, she took off her jacket. Okay. Well, it says here she's getting changed. Um, she would miscarry. Um, oh, I don't like to talk about things like that on Um, I don't really want to talk about losing babies and things like that. Do you mind? I kind of find that a bit too much. We'll leave that to the heavens. I don't want to talk about that. Okay, so I want to say, we do have respect for pregnancy and things like that. I don't want to, yeah, it's okay. It's certain things I don't like to talk about, which are things that are, that I don't like to bring bad energies in and things like that. Yeah, let's not go there. Let's not be that horrible. What this is saying, why does Harry look unhappy? I don't feel the diva Meghan has got anybody to be her whipping boy. Okay, so we'll summarize this. She's got no staff, no family members to be her whipping boy for her a New York diva attitude. So Harry is the only one that's in the firing line to this diva energy. So that's why he's fed up, guys. There is a sense here that she has been going to see solicitors and things like that about this move over to the United States to kind of make things all legal. I think there's private talks too about Archie and having the rights to go over there. Now, Harry's not happy about her going off to the solicitors without him. Um, I feel they're going to give it a go. Somebody says that, are they going to get divorced? They are going to give it a go. I'll be honest with you. That they're going to give it a go, and but they're going to go where Meghan feels comfortable, which is in the United States, but they will be coming back to the UK and to Africa and carrying on with their duties, but they will only stay for the duties and then go back to the USA here. Okay. So in all honesty, yes, they will actually give this a go before there's any divorce. Yeah, yeah. There is videos out there that show that that Meghan was being like that to her. There's a lot. I think at the moment Harry is procrastinating over this. He doesn't like. He's getting to that point where I don't like you talking to me like that. So there is a lot of introspection. He has spent time in Afghanistan, and also he wanted to stop. She wanted to stop him from shooting. Do you remember that when they went to Sandringham? She tried to stop him from shooting. That was fake. She's not really into that cruelty of pheasants and things like that, and grouse. So there is this kind of trying to stop Harry from shooting. He went over to, and again, I keep saying this, he's an army bloke. He spent time out in Afghanistan, and telling somebody like that who's been brought up with a shotgun from the age of like 5 years old to stop shooting, you know, it's like kind of chopping off his left arm, really. Sorry about the cat meowing. It's just I'm going to have to go, guys, because the cat's meowing. I think the cat wants to go out. So we've had a great session here this afternoon, and thank you so much for being here. And I don't want to go because the cat's meowing. He's come here now for a little bit of a love. So I'm giving it a cat a little love here. Yeah, she eats chicken. And can you imagine actually telling an ex, army guy not to have a gun and never to shoot ever again? I mean, that would, army guys are into that kind of sport. I kind of don't get that, really. So thank you, all of you, for being here. And if anybody wants to donate to my channel or anything like that, just to support my channel, please do. If not, you can share my videos, and you can like and subscribe, and come and follow me and support my channel. Okay. Yeah, I'm not feeling that. Yeah, I feel okay. It's just that my nose feels a bit nasally for some reason. So I'm just going to say thank you for being here. I hope you've enjoyed the radio show. I'm sorry that it's not you can't see me and it's a radio show, but I quite like radio shows as much as I do. I enjoy doing my radio shows as much as I do doing live one-to-one. And sometimes with it being cloudy and raining and all that kind of thing, the reception is just going to be awful. So I'd rather do a radio show when it's like this, when it's cloud overhead and that kind of thing. So saying good night to you all. If you've just arrived, you can do catch up, and all of you, take care. Have a great evening or a great day, and I'll catch up with you soon. Okay, bye for now. Bye bye, everyone.